Hi there folks! Today we'll talk about the best credit cards and welcome offers for Canadians, as I will go over the best low-fee cards with the highest cashback possible for your everyday purchases, while also covering the best travel options and no-fee credit cards for students. For example, with one of the cards listed in this video, you'll be able to get enough points to get a round trip from Canada to Europe, get up to 10% cash back as a welcome offer, and then receive 4% back permanently, and much more. The best thing about my selection for today is that you don't need to have a high income or spend lots of cash to get those benefits, as I've selected the best offers that don't require much effort from you to get the cash. Before we start, I kindly ask you to take a few seconds to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And no worries, I will patiently wait for you in the meantime. Okay, let's get going. I just never really understood people who are against credit cards and are suggesting using debit cards only. You spend your money regularly on takeout, groceries, bills, and many other things anyway, so why not get the cash back and benefits while you're doing so? Let's assume you spend $1,000 per month on all your expenses except housing. In that case, assuming 4% cash back, you'll be saving almost $500 per year, or $40 monthly. Plus, the debit cards will not insure your purchases and can only provide a minor 1% cash back, and that's if you're lucky, because most of them don't have any cash back at all. So there is no actual benefit in them except maybe helping you limit your spendings if you do have a spending problem. The same principle works with cash. But to get nothing but benefits from your credit cards, make sure to always pay your balance on time as if it was your cash, so you never pay any interest to the bank. All simple. Anyways, let's dive into my first selection of the day, probably the best deal from one of Canada's big 5 banks, the CIBC Dividend Visa Infinite card. I recently applied for this card myself because I like their welcome offer and the high cashback rate that you can get even after the promotion ends. For the first 2 months, you get 10% back on all of your purchases up to $250, and then you get 4% cash back on gas and groceries, which is pretty awesome considering both are soaring in price like never before, 2% on dining out and bill payments, and 1% on everything else. Take me as an example. I usually spend around $1,000 on my monthly purchases excluding housing, and the biggest expense is always groceries or dining out. So, having the ability to earn about $40 per month in cash back is pretty appealing, which is enough to pay my phone bill. Hard to say no to that. Besides, you also get a full insurance package for your purchases, your mobile devices, flights, insurance, and much more. And for the first year there is no fee, but after that there is an annual charge of $120, so keep that in mind. However, if you don't meet the minimum requirement of $60,000 to apply for this card, there is an alternative. CIBC Dividend Platinum Visa card with only $15,000 personal income required. This card has a slightly lower cashback rate, 3% instead of 4% for gas and groceries, but everything else is pretty much the same. The first year is also free, and then it's $99 per year. Now let's move on to the best no-fee credit card, which is a great option for Canadian students with one of the best welcome offers. The card is called Tangerine Money Bag, and here you can choose your own categories of things on which you would like to get maximum cash back. You will get a 10% cash back up to $100 as a welcome offer, and then you'll be getting 2% back on 3 categories of your choice. For example, you can choose groceries, transportation, bills, entertainment, and more. Overall 10 sections to choose from. On everything else, you will get 0.5% cash back, and I think it's an ideal card for students and Gen Zers because there is no annual fee, 2% cashback is pretty amazing, and there are no income requirements listed, so pretty much everyone will get approved. Now, there is also a Simply Cash preferred card from Amex with very similar features and the same 2% cashback after the welcome offer ends, but there's a $99 annual fee. Also, keep in mind that not all the merchants in Canada are accepting Amex. On the bright side, this card has a much better welcome offer with 10% cash back during your first 4 months, with up to $500 back in rewards. In my case, the math is simple. I spend about $1,000 a month, so my cashback would be $400, which easily beats Tangerine's $100 and CIBC's $250 welcome promos. Again, each card has its own strong sides. Tangerine is free, CIBC has the highest cashback, and Amex has the best welcome offers. As always, the decision is yours. When it comes to travel, the situation hasn't changed much since my last video. The best card for Air Canada points is still the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite, as you can earn up to $1,400 in travel value just in your first year. All that's needed from you is to make your first purchase on your new card to get the first 10,000 points. And then you would need to spend over $1,500 within your first 3 months to get an additional 20,000 points, totaling 30,000 points, about $500 worth, in your first 3 months of card usage. The annual fee of $140 is waived for the first year, as you probably guessed. As with other cards, you get an impressive travel insurance package, and I will attach a screenshot so you can see all the benefits for yourself, because there are quite a few of them. You will also get a buddy pass that's about $300 worth and a Nexus credit, which is approximately $100 worth. For travel, that's definitely the best choice as of May 2022, and I don't think the situation will change a lot in upcoming months. Even though Canadians don't have lots of great credit cards offers like our neighbors in the US, we still get some pretty nice deals from time to time. You just have to look for it and know how to spot the best ones once you see it. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any better credit card deals in mind in the comment sections below, so we can chat about that, leave your feedback, any kind of suggestions you might have. I always reply to all the comments, and I'll see you next week.